And that's what I mean. I mean, when I say leave with something, I'm saying information, analytics. That brand shit, that brand shit is powerful when you got the information to back it. The brand ain't worth nothing without the information. It's the car without the motor. It's literally worth nothing. Like being famous, like you got people that's doing interviews for $500 that's famous.
Listen. If all this got took from me and all I had was me, I'd get it all back.
You got the information though. You ain't just got the brand. See, what happens is the label bunch you out with just the brand.
Where we at today, a nigga could get dropped at a label today and go on YouTube and find all the information and start back flooding, and he back.
Yeah. Come
new, like you, when you sign yourself up for something, that's like, damn, you got to take your accountability, running over your case, and come new. Go start building new. Because the longer you relic over that, it's like, bro, you could have been came new, and niggas would have been back on that shit. You would have wiped that out. You feel me? But bro, them niggas never leave you disabled, which is the crazy thing. Like, where I made it to now on my journey, it's like, when you coming out, it's niggas who, we ain't heard from them, and yet Chingy still getting booked.
That's label doing.
Chingy still, them niggas ain't backing him no more. We ain't heard nothing from, that's his name.
He was in that system. Yeah, that's true.
Nigga, he's still getting booked.
He true.
And
that's that brand. He
been off since back then.
That
so you
is
mean,
true.
like, you feel me? Like,
that's a good case
when
study
you give a nigga that, like, that's literally, you either give a nigga a fish or you give him a fishing pole in the information that had a fish. But even if you don't give him the information that had a fish, but you gave him the fishing pole, a nigga gonna figure out how to catch a fish if he want a fish. And they never leave you without a fishing pole. You mean your name is, you the nigga who,
they keep it next to that. Yeah.
More niggas know you than me.
Movies, but see, you sign over that song. So again, like you said, he doesn't own that song, but he own the brand. He own himself.
That song. Go make 100 more.
Right.
The you niggas fighting over once. You fighting over. Go make more bread.
Right.
They gave you all this to make your bread. Go make more bread. Like, you can't. It's this I forgot what book it was in, but one of the laws was like, stay out of court. Like, you don't want to get caught in that whole dealing and situation back and forth. Bro, that's slowing you could have already been back on top where you want to be. But some niggas, it's like, you know you needed them niggas.
Right.
So now you got to make it like, it's their fault it ain't happening. Right. Because you needed them niggas. Nigga, you could go do that. You know, sometimes them giving you your freedom is the best thing. They don't cut niggas who make them money.
Wow. That's a fact.
You don't cut the nigga who putting up points. Like, nigga, you don't see a nigga scoring and getting to it.
But
and
there is a place where y'all cannot reach terms with someone that's making money, because now I see the power in the money I'm making, and so now I'm not you won't give me a favorable deal, so we don't. Do you think that leverage always get you the terms you want to sign?
I don't know if that's still true, because when you bringing it in, they give you deals that make the culture be like, how the you get that? You know how he got that. Yeah. You think that them type of deals exist, but niggas ain't getting them if they bringing it in.
Yeah, they'll tailor make the deal if it gets to a certain level. Like a Drake deal.
You only have those issues when it's like, you may not even be performing at the level that's like, bro, what can we do with it? Like, I've literally seen some of these label rosters, and I'm like, why the did y'all do? Why'd y'all even, what made y'all take this? Yeah. You feel me? Like, there's a certain amount of work you supposed to have to do just to even get into the league, but it's not the same with music. But it's like, them the only niggas that's coming out, and it's like, man, I couldn't get back. This nigga, Nas, boom. Like, you feel me? The niggas who, they gonna put that shit out and get back to it.
Right. And you know something else I think that happens, and I want to get your perspective on it, is like, when you go into that system and the label puts those marketing dollars in place and you become bigger than life, I think some of those guys tend to hide from their shadow too, where it's like, I don't want to come out with the real numbers because y'all used to seeing me do 150. So now when I know I got to come out and I know it ain't going to do 150, You know what I'm saying? They so caught up in that versus like
that's self-sabotage.
Yeah, because one time Ross said I'll sell 1 million 10 times instead of going diamond like 50. So he had already switched his perspective to know I ain't gonna go diamond, but I can do 1 million 10 times, which is equivalent as diamond. And I think some of those guys get caught up in that. You know what I mean?
Right. And it take that perspective, like everything, every excuse, obstacle, and reason you didn't make it is going to exist.
Yeah.
It's like T say like if any little inconvenience can turn you around, then you didn't want it that bad.
Right.
And those is always exist, nigga. It's always gonna be something in the road.
Right.
It's always gonna be something in the road. And
right.
You can use that as a reason you stop driving or a reason you got bigger tires.
Right. That's deep. That's dope.
Huh?
That's dope. Tell me your feelings on the streaming. What's your feelings on streaming?
I think it is a systemic tool, and it's also an independent tool. I think streaming is free game for everyone. Like, if you could build your catalog enough to where people are streaming it, and that brings you and your paper, you won the game. You may never need to sign unless you want to be a star. You know, like, that's the only difference. It's like independence. I think you can still be a star because I feel like I'm getting to that point. But for so long, like, you could go straight into the majors and be a star,
right?
Even without an album,
right?
Like, independently, you can't be a star without no album,
right?
You go major, you could not have album, and you could be a star. Like, niggas could start building you and working you to a point where niggas like you could be a star, right, without any of the shit you used to have to be.
But for your music, all the work you've put in, you know, all the time you put in. You had no say-so in what you are being paid for a stream.
Yeah.
They just set a price due to market value after setting the price with the labels.
I'm not mad at it because I used to make $0 at first.
But once that's set, I don't think that's a good reason to say.
So listen, they pay me a fraction of a cent, right? And listen, because I used to be like, fuck these niggas. I did the same shit. And now I'm like, bro, no.
I think these are healthy conversations.
If I built a platform, right, and this platform generates this much money a month through music, and people pay me $10 every single month. They pay me $10 because I built this infrastructure for them to consume the music that they stream from you. When they stream the music, I pay you, right? So if they pay me $10 and this month I made